Happy Friday afternoon, everybody. I hope you are planning on having a wonderful weekend. But before you get out of here, I hope you'll watch my Facebook Live, because today I'm going to talk a little bit about the challenges of working as a virtual assistant. You know, I almost always talk about the pluses, how awesome it is to work as a virtual assistant. So today I thought, maybe I better put a little of the opposite side on there. Or you guys might be thinking, hey, she's just a Pollyanna, everything's happy and roses to her. No, I know the downside to working as virtual assistant. So let me tell you what it is. And it's always like a two-edged sword, right? Because working from home is a huge benefit, but working from home is also a challenge. So why is that a challenge? Well, for one thing, you're all by yourself, alone. You don't have other colleagues sitting around you that you can talk and laugh with. So how do you overcome that as a virtual assistant? Well, my number one recommendation is joining a group like this, or even better, joining my Expert VA training and coaching program, where we have a huge support system to help other people. And we get on the phone and we have virtual meetings. We even have virtual happy hour once a month. So that's how to overcome the challenge of being all alone. Another negative, another challenge to working as a virtual assistant is you have to have self-initiative. If you're one of those kind of people who just simply cannot make yourself do anything, being a virtual assistant is not going to be for you, because you do not have a boss looking over your shoulder. So there's that double-edged sword again. At an office, where you have to actually go into the office, you have a boss right there looking over your shoulder. You have colleagues who are watching what you do. You may even have cameras watching what you do. But in your own home, nobody's watching what you do. Only you know. So if you decide to watch TV all day, you know, like if you get into a Netflix binge, like I have done sometimes, they've got some good Netflix binge watch shows, and you don't get your work done, you're going to be in trouble. You're not going to make money. Your clients are going to be unhappy. And there's nobody there but you who can hold you accountable. Again, how to overcome that? Well, a great way is to get an accountability partner if you need another person there to hold you accountable. Hopefully you will learn how to hold yourself accountable. My number one tip on it is set deadlines in writing with your clients. If you put that deadline in writing, you're not going to miss it, because you know if you miss that deadline, your client is going to be very unhappy. So that's my number one tip on that. So those are two challenges to think about. And I've got a third one before I let you go. And the third one is having that cutoff point between working and home. Because you're at home, you're in your home office, right? So you could easily, and believe me, this is what I have done. You know, when I first started my virtual assistant business, I really thought that I would have a hard time holding myself accountable and actually getting work done. You know, I thought I'd be one of those who just watched TV all day. And back when I started, Oprah was on, and man, I love watching Oprah. And I did take a break every day to watch Oprah. But I quickly found out that I'm very motivated by deadlines and by earning money, and I didn't have any problem at all working long hours and getting all my work done. The problem was just the opposite, the one I was getting ready to tell you, this challenge, which is working all the time, never stopping work, never totally, completely getting away from work so that you can enjoy your family time. That's a big challenge of a successful virtual assistant. So what's my tip for overcoming that? Well, what I ended up having to do was I got a separate phone line just for business. It's not a business line, it's just another line coming into my home, and I do not answer it on off hours, okay? And that's another tip. Set your office hours and stick to those office hours, okay? Don't start early unless, you decide purposely to start early. But don't constantly be working early. Don't constantly be working late. Stick to those office hours. Turn your ringer on your phone off, or get another phone line, and turn your computer off. And don't open it back up. Now you're probably saying, oh yeah, but I love Facebook. I want to see all my friends on the weekend. Use a different computer. Use an iPad or your phone or something else. And don't check your emails. Don't check your business emails, okay? Because then you're going to be right back at work. And what happens then? Well, you get stressed and you get burned out. And then your business suffers the most it could possibly suffer. That is the worst, because you're not going to be happy with your business anymore. So those are 3 challenges that virtual assistants have. how to overcome those 3 challenges. And if you have questions about any of these challenges or any of the ways to overcome them, just post that in the comment. Or if you're working as a virtual assistant and you find other challenges, you're like, oh, here's my biggest challenge, and you need help overcoming it, hey, post those challenges in the comment, and I promise to give you some recommendations on how to overcome it. Have a great weekend. See you here next week. Bye, everybody.